And I was 27 sipping on promethazine. Middle ground, but not young, but not old. Back when only Zach Bonus had a cell phone. Kids went outside till their mom yelled, get home. DJ scratch wax, beat boys were rocking shells off. Born and bred in New York, I talk with the accent and slang. Before there was a brown bag, or the J-Mo gang. Kids like Telly and Casper higher than the rapture.
Today, Hammond and Love, what's up?
Let me pass the mic.
Straight from underground.net. Make sure you tap in. SFT 585 Radio is pumping on right now.
1983, I was born. I came out of my mama in a Superman uniform. Shooter ball, blew the lucky charm of LA. We took the Lakers to the finals, but lost to Dr. J. Maybe because my name is John, and the J after Dr.
Thank you, Hayes. I'll take that. I'm one of the greatest.
Long, wavy, straight black hair. I was a man that year, kid from the city of champions. Raiders won the Super Bowl. The first year in Los Angeles, Dodgers lost to Philly too. After claiming a division title that year though, I thought you knew LA would prove my arrival was a special year. Not to mention what my family went through to get me here. I MC, but nothing dropped in 83 except the Wild Style soundtrack. Busy reverse ride with CC.
1983 is when they made me. Number 18 is about to be history. And the Lombardi Trophy will go to the Los Angeles Raiders. Very young team.
Check one, check one. Check one, straight from Underground 2.0. Here on WXIR 100.9 LPFM, your extreme independent radio station. Every Friday and Saturday night, especially Saturday nights from 8 o'clock until 11. I'm here hitting you with this heat. And don't forget, we're here on Friday nights too from 7 to 10. This is the only place where you can hear real hip-hop. 3 hours at a time. Straight here, straight from Underground 2.0. Also, you can hear us on SFTU 585 Radio. That's my own website, straightfromunderground.net, and my own internet station where you can hear 24 hours of hip-hop. You won't hear anywhere else. Pretty much you got mad stuff in rotation there right now, mad shows. In fact, real quick, I got to shout out to the people that's going to be checking out my man Jazzy What show, the Ease Up show later on tonight. Yo, it's going to be on at 12 midnight, y'all, instead of 11 o'clock. I forgot to load it up before I left the house, so I can't do it until I get home. So I apologize to everybody that listens to Jazzy What show. It'll be up at 12 midnight tonight. So we got new joints coming up later on tonight too as well. So, you know, anybody that's listening for Jazzy What show, it'll be on at 12 midnight tonight instead of 11 o'clock like it usually is. It was my fault, my mistake. Anyway, let's see, what did we just play? Music from Dylan. You have to excuse my voice. My voice has kind of been messed up. I've been trying to get rid of this frog in my throat all day. Hold on a second. That's why I'll be doing that on the air. Anyway, yo, Dylan and J57 featuring Blue with 83 Kids. Before that, Body Bag Ben with Jay Cyanide, Napoleon the Legend, and Rashid Chappelle with Despicable. Before that, Great God with Jim Star. Before that, Elon Kush with The Laws of Karma. Also before that, Napoleon the Legend and the Miracle Gazaway where Everything is Fresh. Before that, Cut One and OC with Raised Around Wolves. Graph featuring Chic Luch and Ransom with Valid. Before that, Raheem Samad and Sky Zoo with Eighth Wonder. Before that, Lazarus the Top Don and Castle Money Beats with Don't Front. Before that, Team Demo featuring Milano Constantine, Montage One, and Rim with While on These Streets. Before that, On Tilt with We All Gotta Go. Before that, J57 and DJ Element with The Audible Doctor with Tyson Fury. JF and Wordsworth with As I Am. And before that, Clipto Beats featuring Napoleon the Legend, Supreme Cerebral, Ill Consciousness with Dread Pirate Robbers. For that Animal Gang with Animal, and we start off the whole set with music from Shay Noor with Bless the Food, brand new joint right here. Yeah. Let me clear my throat. Yeah. Anyway, we're here. We're gonna hit you out with some more new music right now, but I'm gonna get my man Street Da Villan. He's in fact I see him in the chat right now on Instagram. I'm gonna put him on in a few minutes, and we're gonna talk about all the stuff he's got coming out and all the stuff he's involved in. That mentioned the massive catalog of joints he has right now, which is incredible. You know, one of Upstate's finest right now. And when people say upstate New York is popping, they ain't just talking about Buffalo. They talking about everywhere upstate. We got Rochester, you got Syracuse, you got Niagara Falls, all popping right now. All lyricists been out here. And I'll tell you why upstate is popping. It's because we never altered the course we was going to do when we first started. We all stayed doing that underground hip hop stuff that everybody else was, everybody else went to start doing other crap. Like everybody started biting the Southern flow or started doing the drill stuff or, so the reason why it seems like upstate's popping right now with lyricism, because we never left that. A lot of us never left it. There's some of those dudes that hopped on the bandwagon and decided to go do that. But a lot of us did not go to that other dark side stuff. And I'm one of them. I stayed where I was at, where I'm known best at. Anyway, we're going to play a couple joints from Street Da Villan real quick. This joint right here is a brand new joint. It's called In His Words. I've only been playing it in a couple weeks. And then I got another joint from him, Watkins in General, brand new joint he sent me last week. It's called The Guy. I think I premiered it last week too as well. So we're going to get into that. And then we're going to be back with Street Da Villan. Stay tuned. Straight from Underground 2.0 here on WXIR 100.9 LPFM, Rochester's urban alternative radio station, and SFTU 585 radio. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Money got your baby mama dancing for degrees. Working wasn't working, had to take it to her knees.
Anyway, let me see if I can get Street up in here. Let's see. I see him in there. Hold on. There he is. The Villain. About to invite you, Street. Let's go. Street. What up?
Yo.
Yeah, I couldn't recognize without the Batman mask.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I ran in the street at the Wu-Tang concert a couple weeks back. He was wearing a Batman mask. It threw me off for a second, but then once he started talking, I realized who he was, despite the music in the background and everything. So, what up? Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, my brother. Appreciate you.
I'm glad you was able to call in. First, I was going to have you come in, but then I figured that it would be a stretch. Even though you're right here near Rochester, I figured it would be a stretch to have you come in down here. So, I try to do it more convenient for you.
No doubt. I appreciate it.
All right. I think that's
definitely would like to get in the studio with you, and chop it up for real.
Well, whenever we can, whenever this whole COVID crap goes down, or whenever we can actually have like big guests come through like that.
Absolutely.
Station rules and all that other crap.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, we gotta get you on the air in just a few seconds. Stay tuned. Hope you tuned in listening though.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what's this other one. Let's see.
I just saw Dre outside. Did he do this?
Okay. There's that Watkins General joint.
Yeah. Salute to Watkins.
It's called The Guy. Cause I know you hear every time I play your stuff, so you know it's not like you don't know I'm running your stuff. So
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You always tag me too, you know.
hmm
Always in the gym, pushing bars to a plank. Oh, you look a little thirsty. Oh my God, get a drink. There's no limit in
But thanks for calling in. We're about to get with you in just a second.
No doubt.
Right after this joint. Yo, Street Da Villan right here on Instagram Live. Y'all stay tuned. We about to put them on the air. If you want to hear the full interview on the air, check us out at straightfromthunderground.net or go to SFTU 585 Radio. If you're in Rochester, check us out at 100.9 FM. Or you can check into the TuneIn app and hit WXIR, and you know you can hear us in digital and all that, clear digital and all that. Man, there's so many ways to listen. God damn. Oh yeah, Straight from Underground 585 Radio has an app. We have an app on Google Play. God damn it, get the app. It's free.
No
Go
doubt.
grab it. 24 hours of hip hop can be accessed to you by the app, and the app is dope. The app is incredible. Go check it out. You'll love it. Damn, this frog in my throat is never going away, it seems like. I gotta get rid of it because niggas will think I got COVID at work or some shit. And I work at a hospital too.
You know it. One little sneeze or sniffle, it's over.
Yeah, niggas be like, yo, you sneezing, son? Oh, you gotta go home, son. You quarantined for like 5 weeks and shit.
Yeah, they did that to my son, man. He went to school with the sniffles. They sent him home.
Oh shit. Yo, I see. Carrie couldn't be in because she's quarantined at home for till Wednesday. Shit.
Oh wow.
Just because she had the sniffles.
Jeez.
They quarantined her at home, so it's like, god damn.
Yeah, man, that's why I be in the crib, man.
Oh, let me get into this right now. Hold on. Let me plug you in quick.
You better relax. We be going in the boys' bathroom.
Check one. Check one. Check one. Check one. Check one. Straight from the Underground 2.0. 2 joints right there from Street Da Villan. Name of the joint, so you can get an idea what he got going on right now.
Take his ass out there and put the gate up.
Let's see, the joint right there is called The Guy, featuring Watkins the General on the beat. Before that, In His Words. I think Grand Raw did that beat. But either way, Street Da Villan keeps coming with new joints. In fact, this is the first time I got to congratulate him in person because I've known him for years. All right, dude's been like sending stuff for years, putting out mad material, and this is like one of the Rochester. Well, I can't really call you a Rochester MC. I'll just say upstate. All right.
Upstate. Yeah. I'm upstate, man.
Yeah, this dude right here just puts out mad material. I mean, like, there's a point where he was doing like an album every other month. Then it stepped up to like it came out like every month. And then it was like back to back. Every album came. There was a point where I was trying to get every album on that Piff, but then I lost track because it was like another one came up, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't even finish listening to the last one." It just like boom, bam, boom. You just hitting boom, bam, bam, bam. It's like you're our own version of John Connor at the time, and it's like wow, like you was on that flood thing like Westside Gun and Conway, and it was. At one time where it was like mad material coming out. It was hard to keep up. But you always came with banging singles. You know, it was always banging singles. Whether that was beats, it was like you was finding your way. Every rhyme seemed to get a little bit more better. The rhyme scheme started jumping off, and I started seeing you teaming up with solid producers. It was just one like you rhyming off of YouTube stuff anymore. It was like you was really getting real producers down with you, and like I said, the material was solid. So, you know, shouts out to you real quick.
Salute. Appreciate you, OG.
What's behind that drive? Because it seemed like you're the only person I know that was upstate wise beside Griselda that was coming out with steady material all the time.
That's just my motto, man. That's the grind. You know, that's the era we come from. You know, regardless. But you know, at the time when I was doing that, they said, "Oh, you putting out too much material at once." You know what I mean? And that's just the way I work. You know.
Did you ever worry about running out of rhymes?
No.
Because I would say this about Street. Here's the thing about Street that's very, very unique. All right? And I can't say any other upstate MC can do this. Every rhyme basically is clean. He barely curses. If he curses in this rhyme, I'm surprised. If there's a curse in his rhyme, usually it's from somebody else that's guest starring on the track.
Yeah.
If it's a curse from him, it's very rare that you hear him do any curse. Go back through his catalog, and I bet you won't hear a curse rhyme from anywhere. The last year, I challenge anyone.
Yeah, the last year you ain't gonna hear nothing. Nothing.
What's behind that? I mean, that puts
2020 to 2021, you definitely won't hear nothing.
That kind of puts you in an and some people are gonna be mad for me saying this, but this kind of puts you in like that elite type lyricism where you don't curse at all. You know, there's only a few MCs that can actually do that.
It still make it bang though, you know?
Yeah, and you call yourself Street Da Villan, but there's no cursing in your rhymes. What the?
Hey man.
So congratulations to you, man. I mean, that is an accomplishment in itself, man. That's very, very dope, man, that you write rhymes and there's no cursing in it anywhere. There's dudes out there that can't even utter a sentence without a curse.
It's a challenge, man. But you know, I figure that's what keeps the elevation of it, you know, is just keep honing in and trying to find different ways to move without using the profanity, you know what I mean?
Now, a great MC himself said that he barely cursed in his rhymes, and we all know who that MC is, Rakim.
Rakim. For sure.
There are some people out there that think that cursing is the only way you can get people's attention. But no one cursed before really 89, 88. There really wasn't that much cursing in rhymes until later on. You know, you might hear a curse word here and there, but it really wasn't that excessive like it is now. Now, like I said, nowadays you can't, for real. I was editing a Conway song the other day, and it's like every other verse was him cursing, like, yeah, dude. I'm like sitting there with the edit button. Excuse me. I'm sitting there with the edit button, like, damn, here we go again. And it's like every other verse was him cursing out. That's good, not only for people that play FM radio like myself. In fact, you're like the ideal MC for me to play on FM radio. Because I already know if I play a street record, I'm not going to hear any cursing. You know,
absolutely.
In fact, I noticed that you stopped putting, this record is clean and when you send me stuff, because you already know. It's already
it's you know, that's mandatory.
Yeah. The only time I have to watch out for you is when you got somebody else extra on your joint, because they're gonna curse.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for my guest appearances, man. My super villains, man. Them the super villains.
And shout out to Graham Lingo, my man from London. London overseas. He's talking about what young kids ain't allowed to curse in the house or something. To me, this is, like I said, elite lyricism where you don't have to use curse words to get over.
Yeah, I curse every day, you know what I'm saying, in my everyday life. You know, so my grandfather once told me to rap for him, right? And
right.
I was like, yeah, I could rap for you, but I curse. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't want to curse in front of Pops. So he was like, you know, he heard me rhyme and he said, you know, that's dope, but I wish you just didn't have so much profanity in it. So, you know, about 2003, my grandfather passed. And like ever since then, man, I tried to just take the curse words out of my rhymes.
Right.
So
now,
I actually did an album that I dedicated to him called D Train. That was like my first like real like studio album, I guess you would say. And I dedicated that to him, and there was no cursing on it, and I just went from there.
Oh, that's dope, though. I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate the non-cursing rule or so. And let's just say this: when I'm around my mother-in-law, she don't care. You know, we could play cursing around her, right? But my mom is a church-going woman, and she knows I listen to hip hop. She's heard it before me playing NWA in the backyard or Too Short or whatever back in the day or whatever. But when I'm around her, I try to play clean versions around her. Whenever I'm riding her, like today, I had to take her to the grocery store. You know, do you think I was playing hardcore hip hop around her like that?
Nah,
you know, I respect my mom. I mean, I'm almost like I'm 50 something plus years old, right? But my mom is like 70. I'm not trying to play curse words around her. She don't want to hear that.
No doubt.
You know, but my mother-in-law, on the other hand, she's used to all that stuff. Her kids play it around her all the time. She don't really give a damn. But to each his own. Like me, like my daughter, I was around my daughter when I was younger, before she turned like over 21, I tried not to play curse versions around her, you know, which is different from when she was around her mom, because her mom used to play curse all the time around her or something like that. So congratulations to you, man. For real, that's elite. To me, that's elite lyricism for you to come out with all these rhymes and barely have a curse word ever in them whatsoever. And your work ethic is crazy. Your work ethic is crazy, man. How do you keep going with all that?
Oh man, it's almost like what you call it, like autopilot, Chris. Like it's like embedded in me to just write rhymes anyway. So you know, once like you said, once I started like hooking up with different producers, like my man Grand Raw and Foul Slurs and Watkins the General, you know, like they had the sound that I was looking for, you know. So it was finally like, yeah, man, finally I got this sound. Actually, also my boy G Nice, you know what I'm saying? We did an album too, and like, you know, whatever beats people send me, I just try to pin to. It don't matter to me what style the beat is or none of that. I try to write to the fullest capacity, you know what I'm saying? So that's I just keep trying to challenge myself, really.
Well, you are challenging yourself, because I see you and before you were like just putting out stuff and it was on that piff, right? But now I see the blogs are paying attention to you. You got the video people paying attention to you. You know, you got other DJs playing your stuff now, you know, which is dope to me. Whenever I hear another DJ from, especially out of the New York area or New Jersey or someplace, playing somebody from the upstate area, I usually applaud and be like, yo, that's dope, because it means that they caught on to it. And when I hear somebody playing a Street Da Villan record, it's like, wow, that's dope. Or if I see somebody bigging you up in the press, like, yo, you should check out Street Da Villan from Syracuse doing this thing, it's incredible to me. It's like, that's dope. So,
well, hey,
shout
man,
out to
you was one that started that, man. You was one that definitely started that. You and Mink Millions, man, back when Mink had Upstate Invasion. You know what I'm saying? So like you guys were like, you Mink and Cello was like the first to really play my music like that, man. So salute to y'all, man.
Well, I'm thank you for sending it, because you always send great material, and you send stuff all the
networking.
Yo, I love the fact that you send stuff, you know, with the artwork and you make sure it's edited. Well, you don't have to make sure it's edited now, but you know, you send it an MP3. You say, hey, there's a new joint I got coming out. This is coming from the album. So you pretty much follow instruction. Unlike a lot of other Rochester MCs that don't follow instruction.
Hey, man, you get a lot further when you follow the DJ's instructions, man. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to get played, you kind of got to listen to what they telling you, man.
Right,
you know?
right. Thanks a lot, man, for real. But like the incredible catalog you have. I mean, if anybody did want to try to scoop you, I mean, how much stuff do you have right now on Spotify right now? You got to have a gang of stuff on Spotify.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, it's like 15 hours or something like that,
wow.
man.
And didn't you just post your year-end thing too?
Yeah.
How many listeners you got right now?
Oh man, you know it's really like a consistent 46 people, Chris. But you know it's different. I guess the way they do it is different people that listen at different times. So it's not really, you know, it's hard to figure out them numbers like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know that, you know, a lot of people are listening because, you know, the reaction I get from other places and as well as, you know, where we from.
How you feel that you hit in other countries too? And also I got to praise you because you did that album with CJ Watson. He's from Texas. And I'm sitting there like, yo, how the hell did he get with him? And like, yo, that was like
just
dope.
Networking, man. Hey, if I think somebody, you know, if I think we could click in any way, man, you know, I try to make a connection with somebody, man, because you know, as much as you know, it's cool to be, you know, known locally. You know, if you just branch out a little bit, man, you know, you could take it a little, you know, to maybe to where you want to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty dope though that you decided to reach out beyond local. I mean, where's Foul Slurs from? Where is he from?
Foul's actually from where I'm from, Syracuse. But
Word.
Crazy thing is we met, Chris, in California when I was a kid. And he moved back here to New Jersey, and when I moved back closer to Syracuse, we linked back up.
Right. So what about Watkins? You know where he's from?
Watkins is from North Carolina.
Word. Okay. Yeah, I see his name on a lot of
out
stuff
of North
now.
Carolina. And Grand Raj from Spain, man.
Wow, that's dope, man. To have your music reach that far out there like that. I also see you linked up with Pablo Brown Beats. We played that track. We're gonna play that track in a minute. To stick to the script joint. You know.
Yeah.
It's to me. I feel that it's dope that you branched out into different areas where it's not just a Street Da Villan joint. You got Foul Villains, with Foul Slurs. You did the joint with CJ Watson, and you keep branching out. And I'm hoping that's gonna keep going for you, man. You keep doing your thing.
God willing, man. God willing, OG.
Now, so how many more albums are you gonna get from Street Da Villan before the year is out? We gonna get 2 more.
Oh man,
we gonna get 2 more.
Hey man,
he got an album in the top.
Absolutely one more. Absolutely. I'm actually doing. It's almost concluded too, man. It's gonna be called Verbal Domination. My boy Meek Millions, aka Mosky Graphics, did the artwork for me too. Yeah, man, I got a bomb on there with Kratona P and M-Doc too, man.
That's flavor.
Produced by Grand Raw, and got a couple features on it. You know, when I do the features, like it pretty much be whoever comes to the table, man. You know, I throw them the joint and they get it back.
Well, let's talk about the new album, the album that's out right now. What's the new album called right now that you're promoting right now that's out?
And the newest album that's out right now is The General and I, and that's produced by Watkins the General. And that's featuring Emerge the MC and D Larceny. You know what I mean? That's definitely fam, you know what I'm saying? And Emerge is a new MC that's coming up. He's real dope, Chris. You should check him out.
Okay. I seen him on one of your tracks already.
Yeah, he's real fire. He was actually on the first one that me and Watkins did. If you haven't checked it out, it's on Bandcamp. It's called Generally Speaking. But the new album that's out right now is called The General and I.
Are you on Bandcamp? You're on Band. You just mentioned you're on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Do you prefer?
I'm on
prefer
Bandcamp.
to have your stuff on Bandcamp, or do you prefer to have it on streaming, or is it both ways?
I actually got it on like 4 different platforms as far as, you know, distribution wise, man, because, you know, it's different revenue, you know what I'm saying?
And I hope you are making some money from it, you know, because I mean, like, dog, with all the material you put out, you got to be stacking a little bit.
Yeah, I wish, man. I wish,
Wow.
man. Hey. Luckily, you know, a lot of people got a lot of respect for me, man, and you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying, people show love, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, man, I ain't rich or nothing, man. I'm
Not yet.
I'm far from rich, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yet.
But
you must have mad time. You must have mad time. Do you go to sleep with the rhyme book next to your bed and everything? Do you wake up writing rhymes? You know, you in the shower writing rhymes and all that?
Nah, I'm just always ready to go, man.
Wow,
always ready to go.
Do you write rhymes down, or are you on the Jay-Z thing where you just go in the booth and just kill it?
Nah, I can't Rain Man it yet, man. I'm working on it. I'm working on it,
Rain
man.
Man.
I like to write it though, you know. I like to write it.
I'm glad at least the pen work is pretty good. To me, I think you're a great MC. And like I said, I put it down that hold on a second. I put it down that you are actually doing your thing as far as like writing rhymes, like I said, on that. And like I said, some people get mad at me because I have to say it. You know, without the cursing, that's elite rhyme lyricism right there. You know? And I've been wanting to talk to you for a while, though. It's just I could never make it where I can catch you. And it's like, okay, if I'm going to have streets, I'm calling. Like this week, my man Precise Politics bogarted you on Friday. He was like, yo, I have to call in on Friday. I was like, well, damn, I have to fit streets, and maybe he'll do it on Saturday. So I'm glad that you decided to call in on the Saturday and do this right now, which is dope.
Yeah, no doubt,
Okay.
man. Anytime, OG.
Okay, where can we find where can I find the new album at? Once again, tell it for the people out there that's out there listening so they can check out some of your work. I mean, he's got an extensive catalog, but where can we find it? You said Bandcamp once again?
Yeah, the new album is only available on Bandcamp at the moment.
That's dope. Okay. And where can we find it at?
You can find it on Bandcamp /Street Da Villan.
Okay, Street Da Villan. So they look up Street Da Villan, Bandcamp.com. And once again, people, as I say yesterday when we started Precise Politics, if you're going to go out there and listen to it, at least buy it. The album can't be no more than $10. I mean, come on. Go out and grab it. If you like what you're hearing,
man.
If you like what you're hearing, go out and support it. Don't just stream it, support it.
Word. You want the homie to get rich, buy his album, man.
Yeah, well, now you can get rich. Just so you can keep making material.
Just money, period. Right. Yeah. It costs
so
money
keep making
to make
material.
This. Costs money to make this.
Chris,
did you know that I recorded and edited and all that too, all on my own?
Well, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Wow. You're your own engineer?
It's more to the grind than people know, man.
Damn, you put in a lot of work then. I thought you had other people doing that. I thought you just going in the booth and rhyming. I didn't know you were doing all that.
Nah, man. I'm the one behind the boards too, bro.
Wow, that's incredible. Yo, that's a whole new level of work I see right there. That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Well, like I said, I'm glad to see it's paying off for you right now because a lot of people right now are mentioning your name. I see a lot of people noticing you now, and I'm like, yo, all that work you put in is starting to really pay off. So that's dope. Hell, you're on a Straight from Underground
Word.
show, so
Hey,
you
that's
know.
what I was about to say. Hey, man. I'm on a show I used to listen to as a kid, man. So
Hmm.
you know,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
grateful, man. Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know
Absolutely.
you was a fan back then. Wow, that's dope.
Oh yeah. Oh
Mm.
yeah. I'm 41, man. So you know,
Hey, that's
the
okay.
God getting up there, man.
You ain't up there yet. You still got a while to go. Now, remember, I've been on since you were a kid, so you know I
Fact.
got some years on
Fact.
you. I'm gonna keep
Fact.
doing what I'm doing right here, and promoting MCs like yourself, putting it on right here. And thanks for representing for Upstate, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah, we
Thank
need we
you for
need more people
representing for
like you.
artists like me.
We need people like you to keep representing for Upstate New York, man, and putting on for everybody right now, for real. And with you, more people can check you out. Shout out to Graham Lingo. He was like, "Yo, give me the links in your tweets." Okay. Don't worry. I'll tweet Street's album out a little bit later on tonight. In fact, you're gonna hear some more of his joints right now. In fact, he got a brand new one with five villains called "Get Loud." I'm gonna run that. And we got this joint from Street Da Villan and CJ Walker called The Shining. What's the name of the album with you and CJ Walker? CJ Watson?
Dedicated to
Sorry,
excellence.
Walker. Dedicated to Excellence. That's the name of the track. That was a great album, too. That was dope. It
You like
introduced me
that
to
one?
CJ. Yeah, it was dope. CJ Walker
Yeah.
held it down and you held it down, too.
That was produced by Poetic Killer and Kizza G.
Mm. That was a dope album. Shout out to you both, man. It introduced me to CJ Watson, and the beats on there was tight. Your rhyming on there was great. So it was like, I kind of liked it. That's why I had to sit there and wonder, like, how did you two meet? I'm sitting there wondering, like, damn. I was like, he's spreading down to Texas, where a dude from Texas was like, I got to rhyme with this dude.
Well,
That's dope.
I got fam. We actually connected through DJ Kawam Jenkins.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so like through him and Louis G and my guys down there, we that's how me and Watkins connected too, was through Kawam.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad to see you out here doing it. More blessings upon you. I'm hoping that more people check you out too as well. Fellow DJs, if you're in the chat, I see some of you are in the chat right now. Fellow DJs, check out the name Street Da Villan. Street Da Villan. You gotta leave an I off of villain. Make sure y'all check him out. He's got a whole catalog of stuff right now. Go check him out on Bandcamp.com. Or if you really want to be on the cheap side, you can stream him. He's basically all over
too,
Spotify.
man.
You can stream it on Spotify
help,
too.
Man.
I'm not against Spotify. I'm not. Let me tell you. I'm gonna say it like I did yesterday. I'm not against Spotify because it gives you access to a bigger audience. More people would check it out, and hopefully, people will check it out and buy it as well. So anyway, we're gonna go on ahead and hit you up with this new music from Street. This joint right here is called let's see, The Shining. Once again, coming from Street Da Villan and CJ Watson. This comes from the Dedicated to Excellence album. And then we're going to hit you with that Five Villains joint. Shout out to Street Da Villan for calling in. I appreciate you hitting this off on that Saturday night. Shout out to all your people in the chat right now. That's right now.
Appreciate you having me, OG.
On Instagram right now. Shout out to everybody on Instagram right now that's clocking in right now. And let's get into it. We're gonna go ahead and hit you more with this heat. In fact, I got a lot more new music to hit you off with until 11 o'clock. Y'all stay tuned. Straight from Underground 2.0, Chris G. Y'all stay tuned. Yo. Flavor. Now this gonna stick to the script. Okay, my mistake.
Yeah, Pablo. Pablo Brown.
Yeah, this dope. When you sent me this, I was like, yo, he hooked up with Pablo Brown Beats in the joint. Yo, my man
Pablo,
Showtime
boy,
from New York.
man.
My man Showtime from New York said this is a banger right here.
Yeah, we connected on that joint with Cortona P. So we had to bring it back, man. Pablo's a great dude, man. I really appreciate that dude, man.
Wayne Go Hard, otherwise known as I think that's D Larceny.
Yeah, that's D Larceny, man. Shout out to my boy Lars.
He said PCU real quick. All right. Yo, but for real, thanks for calling in, Streets, man. I appreciate it, man.
No doubt, Chris.
Anytime you want to holler, let me know, and we hook it up like this. Like I said, it's more convenient for you. Or if you happen to be in Rochester, let me know, and we go up Friday or Saturday night. Let me know.
All right.
That's the only time I do my live show here. But then again, I can also throw you on if you're here on a Sunday or some shit like that, we can do the podcast too.
Okay.
I'm with since that. I gotta do the interview shit now for the podcast. How you can come through and just give me your views or some shit like that.
Word. That'll be dope.
All right.
That'll be dope.
All right, I'm gonna let you go now. Yo, thanks a lot.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, OG. Appreciate
you. Have a good night,
man.
And keep listening to the show if you can. All right.
No doubt. Absolutely.
All right. Peace.
Peace, King.
Yep.